Welcome everybody, it's RustyMoney here. This is a channel full of live streams, challenges, let's plays, and more. So I hope you enjoy this next creation. Welcome everybody to another episode of Where the Roads End, Dreams Begin here on New Hope. In my created Let's Play, an early access series for members that everybody else then sees at a later date. So welcome into a new episode. Well, here we are. I am gonna haul about 16,000 liters of stones up to the cement plant. This is a little bit of a pull for this little tractor. This tractor's got nice speed, but not much power. As you can see here, we are struggling to pull this 15,000 liters up this hill here on New Hope. If you missed it in our last episode, our new house up here on the hill, the construction completed, so now we're gonna start to focus on building the farm around the house. I'm gonna try and do part of that in this episode here, but first we gotta get to the top of this hill. We have some silage bales right here by these trees that we need to check on and see if we can sell those as well. Now it may be smart to go ahead now and to purchase a little bit of a stronger tractor or upgrade our other little tractor down there to its horsepower maximum. Let's swing over here so we can check on these bales. And let's see what we have. Ooh, we have silage. I believe all of our bales here are ready to sell. Yes, we can sell these bales and get some more money then. First, we need to go get the stones in the cement plant before it runs out of product. We do have some more wool over here at our sheep. The start of another new pallet. Our crop and our new fields are looking great as we have, what did I put in those new fields? I put in some of the special crops on this map called New Hope. I just can't remember what crop it was. Oh, one of the fields was poppy, and I think we put lavender maybe in the other field. Alright, we're almost to our cement plant here. And then I think it's time to maybe consider looking at potential tractor options. We could use a little bit more horsepower. Ooh, let's get these dumped in here. Dumping out our grain door there. And we have some nice production back there in the background behind our cement plant here. Okay, let's just go on over here to the store and just take a look and see what potential tractors we can maybe purchase here in the very near future. We got a little bit of product over at the sawmill up here. Not a lot. Okay, what do we got? Use sails. There's a Fent that goes up to 171 horsepower. Not enough. Medium tractors. Let's look at the modded ones. What could we get? We could get a Unimog. That'd take us up to 240 horsepower. I'm almost thinking about the Traction King, but we might also consider this tractor. It's an additional 40 horsepower. How about large tractors? Large tractors we have available these two. The Massey Ferguson actually would probably be my choice, but it only goes 18 miles per hour. Let's see. And that will take us up to 375 horsepower. Or we could go for the Stagger. That costs a lot less. That would give us 50 extra horsepower. Or we could get the John Deere and go up to 300 horsepower. Okay, we'll think about that, but I'm really kind of thinking maybe about trying this tractor right here, which we can get up to 240 horsepower. Yeah, we'll think about that. Alright, let's get back down to the farm, and we need to maybe go sell our bales, and we could get a little bit of money before we start to build. Well, actually, maybe we should build, and then we will have income after we are done building. So let's go back down by the farm on the hill, and we'll start doing a little building. I'm probably not going to time-lapse it. I think I'm just going to keep it non-time-lapse, everybody. We ain't going to do a whole lot. So we'll try and maybe keep it as in like a stage build, if you will. Like this will be stage 1. Then you'll see stage 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. We will pull up over here out of the way and stop. We're going to go into the flight mode right now on console. Landscape mode, if you will, and we're going to get rid of some of this construction decoration. Sell all this stuff here. So then we can put down something right here. I think I'm going to leave the office area right there for now, and we're going to leave this production point right here for now, but we're going to get rid of a little bit of these decorations that I had as a part of this. get rid of that. And these two. And we'll leave that like that. Okay, now, first off, we're going to get our silo that is going to be a part of what we're doing. And let's see. You know what? We might actually... Let's get rid of the office. Because I think I've just decided... Well, let's see. How would I want to do that? Yeah, let's get rid of this stuff. Whoops, we got some product there. We'll have to move. Okay, now we need to move these pallets out of the way. So we're just going to throw them up here by the house, I think. For now. We can get these sold later. Oh, come on. Let me lift you. I have an idea on how I want to kind of build this. Okay, let's get back over by our tractor out of the way here. Okay, we're gonna go to silos. I'm gonna go with this one down here. No share. And I think I'm actually potentially gonna put it like this. But we're going to, I think, see about if we can smooth that out a little bit back there. So let's do that. Level the ground a little bit back here. Okay. Not sure how much more it's going to let me do that. Let's see. Can we level this way? Yeah, we can actually. Okay. All right, sweet. Okay. Take this back a little further. Okay, now, I wonder why it won't let me do it right here. It's like something's stopping it right there. Maybe from that tree. Okay, so let's smooth that all out then. Right there. Okay, and then let's try and put in this silo. Where'd it go now? Okay, we want this one. I'm gonna put it, I'd like to put it back in here like this. If I can get it in there like this, we're gonna go with it. I really would like to get rid of that right there. I wonder if we just got rid of that one tree, if if that would help us out. Okay, we're going to get rid of that one tree really quick. So let's hop in our tractor. We're going to go down the hill here and get our Devour Tree mod. Go up there and get rid of that tree. Hey, we had some we had some wood chips in there. Didn't know we had some wood chips in the Devour Tree mod yet. 2,935 liters. I think if we do get rid of that tree, then we'll be able to level that ground back across towards the dumpster up here. We just get up this hill here. You can see that we definitely need some more horsepower. Let's see about getting rid of this one. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we are back. Well, I jump cutted this because it took forever to try and get that tree stump out of there. So now that we got that out of there, we're going to now get back to leveling this ground. And there we go. I think it's gonna let us, yep, there we go. We can get into that. Sweet. Okay, that is just what I wanted then. Alright, well, I think that's gonna have to do. Alright, now let's put our thing in there. Let's see, we should be able to level that back. There. Can we get this back any further here? Doesn't appear so. Okay, that's alright. We will fix that. So, let's get the silo. We want the no share one. We're going to go right in here. I think that that is going to work. Actually, we could go in here too, or put it this way. What if we put it this way? Put it this way, and oh, we could do that, but we're going right here. Okay, now we're going to leave it painted like that. There we go. Okay, now let's fix the landscape around it by softening some of that potentially. There. Probably won't let us soften that, but that's okay. We can soften some of this though. Back across here. Okay, and then I want to see if we could get in a little garage shed, which would be right next to there. Can I get that in there? No, that's too big. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We could maybe do a different one though. About a little drive-through kind of shed here next to the cabin. We could do that, but I don't like that, so we'll leave that. Because I don't think there's any other one I really would want in there unless we put another one of these. I don't like that. What if we did this though? That wouldn't be so bad. Do kind of like that one. What about this old one? That little one would be good too, but it's kind of big. Now, does this get any other doors that we need to be concerned about? Just to the back there. Okay, now, should we put it at an angle with the barn? No. Let's not do that. Let's bring it. Maybe not that either. We'll figure something out. We might just leave that and then put something else somewhere else. Like we could maybe then do this. But I don't like that, like right here either. Well, we could put that right there. Put the walls in the way we would want the walls. Yeah, maybe we will put this in here. About right in here. Let's see. And we will drop this. Like that. Okay, now. Then we are going to put in our animal pen. And I think I'm going to put in the animal pen. We're going to do another sheep pen. Right, like so. Now that costs 5,000. I think we'll be okay by putting it here. We can always adjust. Let's see. Let's go right here with that. Do you want to customize the fence? Yes, I do. Okay, so then we want to customize the fence away from our pallets. First off, we'll go out here. And then we're going to go straight across here, I think. Give room there by our pallet. Well, yeah, let's go right across here, like so. Okay, and then we're going to go down our property here. This is going to be kind of a big pin, I think. Go right there, and then we'll go down further to about right there. Back across this direction then. And I think we'll go up. Collides with another object. What? No, it shouldn't. Why are you colliding with another object? Okay, well, there we go. We'll connect it there. Do you want to plant the meadow? Yes. Sweet. Okay, we've got a big added sheep pen. Alright, now for the next piece of this farm, we're gonna go with this base game shed, I think. I liked how it was fitting in when I was thinking about this earlier. Let's see now, which one? Yeah, we're gonna go with that base game one, because then we can do another one beside it. So we're gonna get this wooded one here. Okay, and I'm gonna put it approximately about right here, but I'm gonna show you a little trick in regards to how I like to do some cheater landscaping instead of trying to landscape flat ground out yourself. So we're gonna go down here to a cheap shed that costs 7,000. Okay, and it's gonna charge me about 11,000 to flatten this out here. So we will go with that, and we're gonna put it in about right here, I think. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, about right in here. 11,000. Let's set it down. Okay, you can see how it terraformed the ground now, kind of around it. So let's adjust it by selling it. Okay, and then we can use this base area that it's already planted for us. So let's change to our square here. Let's kind of square this up. Take this back across. That's not leveling. Why is the ground not doing what I want it to do here? There we go. I'll take this back across this direction. Okay, that is pretty good. And now here, I kind of want to fix this, but we need an entry point too, so we need to take this out a little bit. Make sure when we're going to pull into the shed that we're going to have a flat entrance in front of it. Like so. We'll get all this other ground to look good in front of it as soon as we get the shed placed. So let's get back to the shed, and we'll grab it right here. Okay, sweet. Now we can put it where we wish. Let's try and get it a straight edge here. Okay, that's pretty straight, I feel. So now we can center it into here how we want it. Let's see. I think we'll go right there. That'll work. Okay, now we can adjust this ground so it looks better against the shed instead of being so cliffsidey, if you will, right there. Looking too much like a cliff. So we'll do that by just using the softening tool to kind of soften this out a little bit. Don't want to ruin too much of the ground though. Okay, we're looking pretty good there. We get a little area there. Okay, we're looking pretty good in front of the shed here. Let's soften that out. We got to get right down here by it. Okay, I don't want to get too crazy here or we're going to have a really steep slope in front of it. So we'll leave it like that and then we'll go here and smooth this out on this side of the shed. There, now I think that looks pretty good. Now we might have a little bit of a sharp edge right here, so what we could do is just highlight that with you know, landscape painting when we get that far. But there we go. I think that is looking good. Now we can fix this behind the shed too, I think maybe a little. So that's looking pretty good there. Okay, now the next phase of this, I'd like to get another shed, but my whole thought process here, everybody, the whole thought process here, though, in this farm build was to not really block the view as you were, you know, sitting in the old living area, or, yeah, the kitchen area, I guess, if you will, of the cabin to where you still could, you know, see out a little bit, see down, overlooking the pond. Now our house is a little further away from the hillside, so it's still going to be tough to see that. But let's stand over here and see if we could maybe, what could we do? Maybe get another shed. Let's see. What kind of shed should we do? I was kind of looking at maybe this shed here, if we could get it to put the ground right. I think this shed would look good around the farm here. And we might just have to play with that. So I think what we'll do then is we'll go ahead and adjust the ground again with the cheap shed. So let's get the cheap shed and we're gonna put it in here like, let's see, like so maybe. Let's get up here on the high side though, so we're kind of more level. Let's try it right here. Okay, that really put a cliff in there. That's okay though. That might add to the appearance of the farm. Let's sell that. Okay, we can work around this, I think. So we'll go to this level tool again and let's level this back. this way now. Keep leveling, and let's level this way here a little bit. You can just see that putting down that cheaper shed kind of gives you a base level then, so you can work a little easier at the landscaping, everybody. Okay, so let's see. Will that shed fit on there, or do we need to go even further? I kind of feel like we need to bring it out more. We can always readjust it, hopefully, by giving it enough space on the edges. Let's put the shed in there. See how well this will work. Can we get that to fit in? I think so. If we put that right there. I'd like to. How are we gonna do this? This is tough. Alright, maybe we'll do it like this. This might be the better placement for this shed, actually. We can take it out here to the edge of this cliff, or even take this ground even out further. Let's take that ground out a little further now. This is all with the autosave feature on, everybody. You shouldn't build with the autosave feature on. You should shut autosave to off. So then if you make a mistake and you don't like what you did, you could exit your game and come back in and fix it, you know. Get back to what you would want it to be. Alright, well, I think that is potentially better. Now, we're using up a lot of money here. I'm just noticing, not paying attention to my money. Okay, so let's get that shed back. Where did you go here? We want this one. I want to put it in like this, I believe. So we are going to go, I think, about right in here. You still can kind of see down to the pond. You know, plus we could build ourselves a little area to see down into the pond. Do we want it that way, or do we want it this way? Let's see. We're going to put it in this way. I have an idea. Let's get it back here a little bit. Yeah, we're going to go for it right here. Come on now. Flattening failed. Yeah, well, you're going to go right there. Sweet. Okay, well, that is that shed. Now we need to... Whoops. Wasn't done in there. We need to adjust some stuff. Level. I want to take this back this direction towards that pin if we can. I'm not sure how much more we can. Is it gonna let us get any closer to the animal pen? Oh, we got something. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say it wasn't letting me level that for a minute. Okay, well, we can work with that. All right, now. There, okay, now. What I want to do potentially is whoops, not that. We need the soften tool. I want to see what the soften tool will do to this here. Oh wow, that is really turning out better than I thought it would, everybody. That is amazing. Tremendously amazing. Let's get the big softening tool. Soften the ground in this area. See, then it kind of brings it back up and levels it all out a little bit when you use that soften tool. Okay, now let's round this off here a little bit, I think. So we're going to get back into here and we'll level this kind of this way, I think. There we go. Yeah, I want to level this maybe back towards that shed. Like this, yeah. I'm liking that. There. Okay, now let's see. I'd like to do I want to leave that far? I want to maybe take this edge here and go further to the right, I think, a little bit. But I still would like this corner to even up here a little bit more. If we can get it to do that towards the front of this shed a little bit, so about right there. I think that'll work. And then we can get back into the smooth tool here and kind of smoothing this back down then towards the front side here, I think. So it's all kind of nice and even. Now, I don't want to get too close to that shed or then you start to really add straight edges. Let's see about smoothing this here a little bit. Can we? I think we can. We need to get some money and then maybe we can address this here. Alright, let's get some more money. Okay, what are we doing for time? 28:17. Oh, wow, everybody. Alright, well. We are really close, everybody, to maximizing our time limit. So I think we'll take this load of wood chips here. We're going to go sell it. And we will see about doing some more additions to the farm here in the next episode. So as we travel to sell these wood chips, ooh, well, wait a minute. I think we could sell these down here maybe. As we travel down to sell these wood chips, hopefully down here, if you enjoyed that, instead of doing a time-lapse style, please make sure you drop a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, RustyMoney, we will see you all on the flip side, everybody. Have a good one. Can we sell this here? I don't know if we're going to sell this here, everybody. Yeah. We will, I think we'll just leave it here. Maybe we'll sell the wood chips at the beginning of the next episode. But again, hopefully you enjoyed that recording of that build. It's not finished yet, but that's the start of the farm overlooking the pond. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you, everybody. Please like, subscribe, and comment.